Yeah, it's interesting. We were talking about Silver Age Superman first appearances. I thought we might be able to kind of continue that. This is a good one, Matt. Um, First appearance of Nova, first Green Arrow or whatever. That Nova
Right.
character's a pretty good one.
Here,
Yes.
I'm gonna
Well,
grab a bunch of books and
Okay,
let's test Matt's knowledge.
yeah, let's
Nova
do that.
Nova is a robot or
First
an
appearance of
android.
Aqualad. That's okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
first.
I'm not so sure that's the first Aqualad, but
Okay,
that's what
so
it's
I got a
saying.
Yeah,
bunch of
because
books.
Aquaman is a backup feature.
It's Aqualad. It's not
Yeah,
I
I
got
Aquaman.
a
know, but
bunch of
he's in
books right
Aquaman.
here. Let's see how Matt does.
Okay.
These are all Superman or action or whatever.
I want to
Okay.
play too. Shit.
Okay, let's see. Well, let's do this one
Well,
first.
if you can think of it fast.
Okay, I don't know that
Wait,
one.
that's an old one. What's the
This
number
is
on it?
Golden Age. Sorry.
Yeah. What's the number on
It's
it?
Superman. Oh my goodness, I can't read because my eyesight's messed up. Can you read the number?
Let me take my glasses off.
58 or something like that, or
No, the number's really small still.
48 or 58. I don't think it can be that
84?
earlier. 94.
oh shoot, my arms aren't long enough.
I'm guessing 98 because it don't look that old.
No, it's Golden Age.
Yeah, it's Golden Age, but Golden Age don't.
Okay, it's not 84.
Okay, what do you think this key?
Yeah,
about
just
is?
tell us what it is. You
Who's
don't
this
know.
dude? Who's this dude?
Well, that's Luther.
First Luthor cover
First
Wow.
Lex Luthor cover?
in Superman title.
Oh, in Superman.
He actually makes
Oh.
his first cover in. It's his second cover, but it's his
Second,
first
first
in.
Luther cover Superman. The reason I'm looking up now,
Well, this one is
It's
not a key, but
Action
he's
Comics
quite badass.
47, it says.
It don't have
Oh,
a
yeah.
key to it, does it?
But no, that's Superman 68. Yes. Yeah,
68.
first
It's
Lex
his
Luthor
first
cover, yeah.
Lex Luthor cover in. How about this one?
I don't know.
The origin of
Oh,
the
I know. I know.
And that's the two of them meet when they're teenagers and they see their
That's the
future.
first time they meet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Okay.
real, in continuity, as opposed to the imaginary stories ones that I've got.
And Matt, you should know this one.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, Crimson.
Crimson Avenger. But that's
Crimson Avenger.
no, but that's the fat. It's the fat Batman and the fat Superman.
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
first Fat Boys.
And it's their first, Silver Age.
Okay, that's first Matter Eater Lad.
Yeah. First
Oh.
Matter Eater Lad.
Well, it kind of says it right there, I think.
And what was this one?
Yeah, that's the bad Lex Luthor dog first.
Yeah, that's the bad.
Good job,
bad
baby.
dog, yeah.
Yeah. And it's, yeah. And
Well, that's Batman 200. That's the first Neil Adams Batman.
There you go.
cover.
yeah.
Oh shit,
And
that's
the first,
beautiful.
the first adult Bizarro.
The first real Bizarro, some say. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people consider this to be their first real Bizarro. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other one was Bizarro Superboy, who died in that issue. So yes, I have that book that you just
And
showed.
I'm not sure
Dude,
about this
that's a
one.
fucking big book.
I don't know
Yeah,
if this is a key or not. It might not be.
Okay, so what's the number on it?
It is 291 Adventure Comics
291.
291.
Okay, so that would be. I don't know if that's really a key.
Cleopatra.
Yes, Cleopatra's on the cover, but that's not Cleopatra's first cover appearance. Geez.
Does it say it's a key? I don't think it's a key. I just have it.
I don't know that one.
These are just sort of mixed in. This is World's Finest 78.
That would be not long after they started teaming up.
Yeah.
So I think it's when they. I think it's the first time one of them appears as the other. To
What
help
number is that?
secret identity.
Which one, Biggie?
The one you're holding, 28?
78.
Oh, I was gonna say that seemed way too early. Okay.
Like
yeah.
I think it's the first time
This is
Batman.
like 56 or something like that.
No, I
say.
think it's the first time like Batman
55.
dressed up as Clark Kent or something to help him out, or
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then this one,
first appearance of the Gray Dog. I'm just trying to think of his name.
yeah, He kind of replaces Crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his name off the top
But
of my
I
head.
think this is also the first Crypto story, like where it's like all about crypto.
That's possible too, but
Oh,
it's
it's-
not
I
his
think this
first.
one. What do y'all think of this one? Let me show one real quick.
So I don't know. I just had a stack that I haven't put away yet, so
No.
I just had them all handy.
No, that's pretty cool. You got some good books there.
These are all ones I need to put away.
Yes, I know the fat ones because I think I bought that one for you.
Oh yes, that's the first Legion of Super Pets.
Close.
Yeah, it's not the Legion of Super Pet.
Oh,
It's the first appearance of Streaky though.
Ah, it's
Streaky,
down there on the
Streaky,
bottom.
Streaky,
Yeah,
Streaky, yes, Streaky.
that's a good one.
I knew
Yeah,
it was
I
a
didn't
Super Pet
know.
one. Yeah, sorry.
Actually, I didn't read the bottom. I know the cover from the
Oh,
Streaky
good.
issue.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah, I
Bizarro
know the
ones
cover as
too,
well,
like
but
That's why I was
Bizarro,
like,
too
no.
mixed up.
Mhm.
like
Well,
Bizarro, Lois Lane.
Bizarro was the backup feature that the Legion replaced in Adventure Comics. The
There's a
Tales
lot of
Bizarro?
Bizarro keys. Yeah, I had a first prototype Bizarro. Here's the first Bizarro Minx Plinks. If it'll
Mesa
ever
Prince.
load.
Yeah, I have that as well. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I have
I
that
have
too.
I have pretty much every Bizarro key. I just
Yeah.
I kind of went down that rabbit hole at one
Here's
point
a
where I was
good
like,
one.
I got to get all these keys.
First Bizarro Batman.
Yeah.
First Bizarro Joker as well. First Bizarro Wonder Woman. First Bizarro
Oh, shit.
World.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big issue actually.
Whoa.
Very underrated. I bought 3 copies of it just because I thought it was such an underrated key.
I
Mhm.
love this book. The one you showed earlier. This is a great book because the other Bizarro is
He
so
dies.
expensive.
And he dies.
Yeah,
He's
it's not.
dead.
It shouldn't even be real. But you.
Well,
do y'all
my
know-
copy of that is incomplete. It's missing the centerfold.
Mhm.
So that's why I got it for cheap. I got it for like $40. And I thought, oh, this is cool. Then I got home. He
I
didn't
don't
tell me.
know.
I
I
felt
don't know if y'all know about this one
sucks.
because it's Golden Age.
I still have it though.
Yeah,
The
it's a cool book.
Supergirl and the Superman. It was a Congorilla story that's missing pages.
Mhm.
So
Okay, that's not too bad then.
I don't know if they're even gonna find it on here. I had this book.
But
a
I
long
have a
time ago.
whole long box of Superman keys.
I believe it. I've got probably 20 boxes of Superman keys.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
exactly.
Google it because it's too hard to find. Do you
But
not
I'm
guys
not
know
really
what?
known for that, right?
Do you guys know what the Bizarro prototype cover looks like? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, it's a
The
Superboy book.
Yeah, Superboy. I have
It's
it.
not Adventure
No,
Comics.
no.
It's Superboy.
It
Yeah,
might be
it's
that, but
Superboy
what's he
84.
doing? What's he doing?
The
The
he's
difference
on the
too,
cover.
the difference too is the
He's
Superboy.
like throwing a rock or something
Yeah.
like that.
What I'm
Super-
talking about is he's going through a wall. He's walking through a brick wall, and it's the prototype Bizarro. It's way before the first two.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, I had it a long time ago. It's a 10-cent book, so if it ain't 10 cent,
So it's like, is it a Golden Age book or is it?
It's
early
right there
silver?
on the cusp. It might be early silver, maybe golden. I don't think it's Golden Age. No, it's early silver.
But does he look like Bizarro?
He
Rad,
does a little
Rad
bit. He looks a little bigger than normal Bizarro in the face. I can't find it, but I had it a long time ago.
I'd have to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Rad Art says 291 Adventure 291. Superboy just reveals he's in love with Cleopatra.
Okay, well, I would be in love with
Here it is.
sexy.
Here it is. Action Comics 226, first appearance, prototype Bizarro.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
that one. I know that one actually.
Fucking love that book. Yeah, I should have kept it.
Yeah, that's a good one to have kept. I don't have it actually. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have that either.
I've seen
other
it
one-
actually a few times at auction. I'm like, oh, should I bid on it? And I always kind of passed on it because it would go for a bit more than I wanted.
So this absolute Superman stuff going on, and the new action, and just the Superman titles right now are keep bringing up a bunch of characters that we're gonna.
So I just saw a thing about Absolute Wonder Woman. That
Mhm.
story. I know now the first issue of that story. very
that's
different
our last
storyline.
one, right? That's a good one.
That's the Super Pets one.
That's the Super Pets.
That's the Super
And
Pets.
it's what's
See, I got
what
the two
the
mixed up.
okay. What's the thing is? It's not just the Super Pets. Whose first
That's
appearance is it?
Zod. Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. I'll get back to it. What were you saying?
I think Comet, right?
That's right. Comet showed up in there before Supergirl, and they even put a
Oh.
note saying this is going to be a pet horse, so you'll see soon with Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second General Zod, First Legion of Super Pets. It didn't say the part you're talking about with Comet, but that's cool too. It's second Zod, so that's dope. What other key is to? Oh, First Phantom Zone is with First Zod, so that's
yeah, that's
cool.
with First Zod. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I love about my big Superman key, the biggest silver, which Alan has too, but first
Okay.
first
Now it
Brainiac.
makes me think.
First Brainiac. Yeah.
In the
What is
Golden
something
Age
else?
or late Golden Age, early Atomic Age, wasn't there a story where 3 Kryptonians, Superman had to fight 3 Kryptonian males or something, and
Okay,
that wasn't the first Phantom Zone story?
No.
I
The
don't
first
know.
Phantom Zone storyline was with Zod when
Okay,
Zod made
no,
his-
I'm not. I'm asking because I didn't read any of those yet.
I didn't read it either. But I know that it's classified as being the first Phantom Zone. So
Okay, no,
I'm just
that's
going
fair.
by that.
I'm just asking because I'm thinking out loud because there was those 3 Kryptonians that Superman had to deal with.
There's the first
He-
Mon-El.
Yes, that's a good one. And
Oh,
actually,
I was wondering. I didn't realize that was a key. I always saw that book, but I never knew.
this week's Action Comics has Mon-El on the cover.
So
Yeah.
Mon-El is Superman's father.
Mon-El is nothing to Superman, but in
Who's
that
Mon-El?
particular book, Mon-El is the guy from the Legion. He's from Daxam, which is a similar planet as Krypton.
Okay.
But the difference is he's affected by lead instead of kryptonite.
Are
And
you talking
unlike
about this one, Matt? Is this what you're talking about? Because it's a Phantom Zone story. It says first Phantom Zone villains. No?
no,
Okay.
that's not what I'm talking about. No,
Here's a Phantom Zone.
Mon-El showed up in the Silver Age. He had landed on Krypton before it exploded. And Jor-El gave him a note saying, "Follow this star chart," and they liked him, so they gave him this pendant saying to Lar, "We like you," kind of thing in Krypton. I have that.
See, I didn't really read the Legion as much. I know
Yeah.
you love it, but I'm not as
First
familiar.
appearance of Torian.
Yeah.
What?
And then
so
He ends up being affected by lead, and he's put in the Phantom Zone because he's dying. And Superman
that's
says he's going to find a cure, but he doesn't find a cure.
Ron
A cure
Arta-
doesn't get found for 1,000
Arta-
years,
Arta
and then he
said-
joins the Legion.
Ron Arta said that in the comments.
Yeah, I know, but I'm finishing the story here.
Yeah,
I like this
no,
book
he's saying the
here.
same thing is my point.
Yeah.
He's agreeing with you.
This is the first Fortress of Solitude key,
Yeah,
and there's 2
There-
books.
There's actually it's mentioned earlier in Superman 11, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
That's
the
the real
fortress
first-
there is in a desert. It's not in the Arctic like the Silver Age.
Yeah,
there's
I
a-
have the first Fortress of Solitude.
Okay, yeah, Superman 11,
I
and
have
there's
that
another one.
Yeah,
That's a great one.
Sorry, Superman 11. I don't have that. What am I saying?
Oh, you don't have that? Oh, well, there's a World's Finest too that has the key, I think, or some shit, right?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah. So it just goes on and on and on with some of this
I
shit.
could grab another stack of keys, but
Mhm.
not.
What I find hilarious about the Mon-El story is like lead affects him like kryptonite, and they say things radiation. The radiation from lead, like lead doesn't give off radiation that's detectable.
Yeah, well, I mean, all elements that have a decay, like they decay, but they
But I thought everything decayed into lead.
no. Why?
All the radioactives don't decay into
Why?
lead eventually
Why would they all decay into lead?
because of the loss of when they decay, they become like earlier elements on the table.
Yeah. That they do, but they don't have to decay to lead.
I don't know. That's just something I read a long time ago. I thought it was,
Maybe I wouldn't presume that. It they might decay. I would assume that they would decay into different things.
Well,
So I guess that that key that Superman carries is his first key appearance.
Yes.
you could call it a key issue.
Exactly.
I when I got it, I was going around saying, "Oh, I got the big key."
I think Doc shows one. I think Doc had that one. What's the other early Fortress? There's like 2 Fortress of Solitude keys that are super expensive.
Well, there's the first one that's in the desert.
Superman 9, and then there's another one. I'm trying to find it now. It's probably so rare that they're not going to have many listed on eBay.
Here, one sec. I'm gonna just check something. Oh, okay, actually.
I'm going to drop the link. Maybe some other guys will want to come in and keep this party going.
Oh.
I like who that's answer here.
So I
have
just grabbed a
key
whole
blue.
bunch of keys.
Good.
That was just easy to do.
It's real easy for you to do, ain't it?
Here's the first.
Streaky.
Mm,
So yeah. And I forgot what this is actually.
It's the battle of the super pets. It's between Streaky versus Crypto, because like which pet is better, because they have a rivalry going, and until Streaky loses his powers.
Yeah, but there's something else in this one. There's something else. I forget what it is. But
Might
yeah,
be in the Superman story, because
yeah.
It's the first Legion of Super Pets.
No, it's not the first Legion of Super
I thought it
Pets.
was the Streaky one you just showed. Oh,
Yeah.
it is? I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
Okay,
What up, Low Grade?
so and you know this one.
yes, I have that one. First
Supergirl.
appearance is technically first cameo was Supergirl, Kara Zor-El.
And then here's a whole bunch of Supergirl stuff.
I have that one too. That's one of my favorite 80-page giants, because that's some of my favorite Supergirl stories from the Silver Age in it.
Hmm. And then this one, you probably know.
Bride of
Oh,
Bizarro. Is that not the one that does that not 255? The one right after 254?
255, yes.
That's the second part of that story.
So whose first appearance is in this?
Bizarro Lois.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bizarro
Lois.
Lois. And then this one, I'm not sure if this is. I think this is an homage by Neil Adams to Neil Adams.
No, is that Neil Adams? Are you sure it's not Lopez?
This
Yeah,
is
it's
Neil
absolutely.
Adams. This is
Okay,
Neil
that is
Adams.
Adams. So I wonder who did the inking then, because it doesn't look like Adams inking. Wow.
Maybe.
But yes, it's his own homage. Yeah, right. It's definitely a homage cover.
Yeah. And then we got, this is the one that you showed
Mixel
earlier.
Plick, yeah.
Mixel Plick.
You do got a lot of them Bizarro keys.
And then this is one of the Brainiac ones.
That's the first time Brainiac and Luthor team
Team
up.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's first team up.
And then some more Bizarro.
I don't know that one.
I don't think, I'm not sure what this is.
Superman shows up in Bizarro World, and he has to take him on from the baseball game for some
This
reason.
is the first Bizarro baseball game. I don't know.
No, he has to do it to get off the planet. And then there's the
here's
Legion of Super Traders.
Pets.
The first appearance of the Super Pets, but also the first appearance of those alien balls, bad guys. They actually come back in another
Okay.
story. So
And I'm not sure. I forgot what this one is. You guys know?
I don't.
I
What is
don't
it? Adventure?
Adventure 266.
I'll look it up. You don't remember?
Crypto
I can't-
looks like the comedy dog still. So he
I
looks
forgot
more
what it
like.
is. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I can't think of it either. I'm not that familiar with Adventure from 200.
It's first Aqua Girl tryout.
Aqua Girl.
Yes, there was an
Okay.
Aqua Girl. That was a blonde.
Okay, that's what that is. Okay. And
Satan
this
Girl.
one, Satan Girl,
Satan
yes.
Girl.
I thought,
Supergirl has a split bodies because of red kryptonite.
That's right. And so this one, Casually Comics did a really good
Yeah, I remember
feature on
seeing
it.
that
So
one.
I picked it up after that. It was like, oh, that's really cool.
What is it, Alan? I missed it.
Satan Girl.
Oh, Satan Girl. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the key I got. First Legion of Monsters. Legion of Super Monsters. That's a good one.
That was 313 you held up, right?
313, yes.
Mm.
And then we got
Superman Family Adventures. Free comic day.
I don't think it's anything.
No, it's
But this one is.
Superman.
It's on the cover too.
First appearance of the mouse? Fuzzy?
Yes. Fuzzy the Mouse.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Fuzzy the Mouse.
Oh, this is it. This is the one I'm talking about, Alan.
Hi, low grade. Sorry that we're not meaning to ignore you.
This one.
We're just being silly.
This
Yeah,
is
that's the one I meant. Is that number 11? Or did I get
no,
number
it's
12?
17.
17.
I was like, I knew what the cover looked like, but I
Yeah,
just
it's so
didn't know the
weird.
number.
Oh. Yeah, that's a big.
I
That's
blanked
a
on the number.
if you look at the cover, you wouldn't think Fortress of Solitude, but yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, low grade. I'm Matt.
Hey, low grade.
Nice to meet you guys.
I'm just keep on showing these random
Yeah,
books
I
that
forgot.
grabbed.
I'll get you over there. I'm sorry.
So you guys, this one's the easy one.
That's Jerry Lewis, isn't it?
No, it's
Jerry
supposed to
Lewis
be-
Superman?
It's supposed to be like. Oh, actually, it looks like Jerry Lewis Superman, doesn't it?
Or is it Bizarro Jerry Lewis?
I don't know.
Because I would think Bizarro Jerry Lewis would be like normal and not weird at all.
Well, this is actually supposed to be
Oh.
like Kennedy.
First Legion of the Bizarros.
John F. Kennedy, eh? Yes.
This came out just before.
Yeah,
he
that is
died.
Jerry Lewis because there's a Marilyn Monroe in there too or something.
That's right. Marilyn Monroe's
Yeah.
in this as well. But this one came out just before he
He
died.
died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of a interesting one that way. And this one is
First Gorilla.
Congorilla, yes. And we got one more.
First
Oh.
Legion of Bizarros. Bizarro Legion. Yeah.
Bizarro Legionnaires, yeah.
What was the one? What was the world's finest? That was the first time master or some shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I have more. I just grabbed, I literally just reached into the box. that was what I did. I have a whole box. It's like.
Well, let's let low grade get involved here.
Yeah. How you been doing, low grade?
I'm all right. Dodgers are sucking right now, so I'm kind of bummed.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
if
they
they,
just have to win one game.
yeah, it's one game.
Yeah, well, they lost yesterday and they're losing 4-0 now.
It's baseball.
Okay.
3 pitches. That
Wait,
that
am I
can
supposed
cheat.
to? Wait, okay, yeah.
So I picked this up today, an almost perfect Hydro Man. I'm pretty
Oh,
happy
Hydro
with that.
Man. You know, there
Nice.
was a lot of spec around him when Far From Home came out.
I saw Matt.
There
Oh,
it
there it is.
is.
That's the big book. Oh my
That's
goodness.
the big one. That's the shape one. This is perfect.
I have it in my stackery that's coming.
I mean, if you want to call it a big book, it's not a big
Oh
book.
no, it's
but
huge.
yeah.
It's
We
huge.
are working hard. Nate and I are
Make it a
working
book.
hard to get it on the top 10 for Tom.
I'm
comic
working
book.
hard on this Donald Trump cover. You guys are missing out.
I don't think that's a Donald Trump cover.
I
You
don't
know,
think that's
look it
wrong.
up. Look it up.
Is it?
Love
They
and
really think that's a Donald Trump
Love
cover?
and Romance number 4. They say that it's a Donald Trump like character on the cover. Yes,
Wow.
Oh, like based on Trump, but not really
Yes.
Trump.
not
Was
really
it
Trump.
based on Trump?
How can
I'm
it be
telling
don't
you,
think so.
it's
It's too
got something to do with
early.
Donald Trump.
I think it's too early to be based on Donald Trump.
I was gonna say,
Trump
when did that come out?
before?
70s, right?
Yeah, Donald Trump was nowhere in this.
I don't know why they say that though. I'll show you.
Maybe they made up a reason to say, oh, it's based on Trump, so here, pay more
Yeah.
money.
Now that's exactly it. It wasn't really that, but
I
now
think
that
so.
it does look like him, that's what they say.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
what
a lot
other
of
old
those
ones?
romance ones, they all kind of look like that.
I think there's a few books they say are Trump on some of them. Honestly,
I do want to show one book off that's really cool though that I have.
Okay.
Justice League of America number 46. This is the first Golden Age Sandman and Silver Age.
Mhm.
Wait.
Yes, I know that boat. That's the crossover. That's one of the crossovers.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really like this book.
Very cool.
But I'm actually gonna be. I think I'm gonna sell my collection. So
What?
yeah.
You want to get out of comics?
No. So I get in this weird funk every like 4, 5, 6 months where I kind of just like get burnt out, and I kind of just want to stop collecting for a while, and so I like sell my collection, and then I like come back to it like 6 months later.
So you sell
So
your collection, but then are you able to get back your collection, or is it your?
yeah, for the most part.
That's great, Lois.
I think that this is the best pair of legs in comics. Like
I'm not sure about that, but
oh, I don't know. They're pretty good. I'm a big fan.
that's cool.
I mean, it's a leg cover. I don't know if it's the greatest, but yeah. What up, Brian McClay? Good to see you. So you're talking about you might sell all of your books, low grade.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, if
Ah.
someone's interested, I might as well, just do the whole thing and not just sell a few. But
See, I've known this guy for a while, Alan and Matt, and he had a collection before, and he did this, and he sold them all, and now I don't know how many times you've done, but this is the second version of your collection I know about. Have you done it
this is
more
like
than that?
this is like the fourth time, to be honest.
Fourth time you've done it. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
actually had Hunter Prey. I actually bought a second copy of this. I didn't realize.
Oh no.
What's wrong? So that's cool. That's a good story, man. We had a good time reading that one.
Oh, and then look at this one.
Yeah.
Adventures
That's a-
500.
That's a big
Yeah.
key, man.
And it has
That's
a
everybody.
Blu-ray still.
So I think we talked about a bunch of Superman shit.
First Blood Sport.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I missed it.
I'm just like showing random stuff here.
Uh,
I don't know that
It's
one.
that
that's
one.
the one where Lois is in a dimension similar to the Phantom Zone, but he thinks it's a ghost because he thinks he's killed her, but he's actually sent her to another dimension.
What
It's
if
not-
we
Yeah, it's first something though.
what have you guys ever seen the first Phantom Stranger? You've seen that one?
The first Phantom Stranger is not a DC book. It's
I had the
not.
first Phantom Stranger. It's all American.
yes, that's what I was.
I
Oh,
think
get
he's
the fuck
talking
outta
It's
here.
a flash book.
Silver
It's
Age
a flash
one.
book.
The
No,
showcase.
Phantom Stranger. Is he?
No,
I
it's
think
Flash. It's Flash.
no,
It's
he's
all
talking about the Phantom. No, yeah, no,
I'm
he's saying Stranger.
I was
same
thinking
one.
of Gentleman Stranger.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what you're thinking of. Yeah, Gentleman
Gentleman
Stranger.
Ghost. Gentleman Ghost. Gentleman Ghost.
Gentleman
Hang on.
Ghost.
First Phantom Stranger. Just
Joe
let me-
Kuber cover. That might be my favorite Joe
Oh,
Kuber
I have the
cover.
first Phantom Stranger. It's a Golden Age book. It's Phantom Stranger #1.
Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to look up the
I have
company.
it right here if you want me to pull it out.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. I
Well, I
love it.
know Low Grade has a Silver Age one. I can't remember what the Golden Age
I have
looks like.
the first Phantom Stranger is it's not Brave and the Bold, is it? Or it's not Brave.
I
and the Bold.
It's
apologize.
Showcase. Showcase.
I apologize. It is DC. It is National
It
National
is
Periodical.
DC. It is DC. I was thinking
August,
Book.
September 52.
Is it Showcase?
Yeah, showcase.
Showcase. I have it right over there, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And it is the same character. That
Yeah,
I
it is
know.
the same character.
Yeah, just in Silver Age.
Do you want to see the Golden Age one, or
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah,
I would love.
here's the Phantom Zone one?
Oh, you
Nice.
motherfucker. I've been wanting to get that book for a while, man. I can't ever get it for some reason.
Okay. I have to stop. You have to stop me, Alan, from digging in all these dollar bins so that I can save money to get these things.
Yeah, one sec here.
I've been telling you that for a while, man. You don't you're like,
I
Oh, no, you find some pretty good stuff in the dollar bins, though.
Yeah, the dollar bins give me reading material for months. That's why I like them, and they fill in the holes.
Gentleman Ghost is such a fucking cool character.
He really is.
I have that as well, but
It's probably my second favorite Joe Kuber cover besides Showcase 4 or Spot Showcase 4, yeah.
one sec here. Oh,
Is it Showcase 4 or 8?
So I
It's
have,
8.
I have the full run of Phantom Stranger, right?
Oh,
Golden
awesome.
Age?
No, the silver probably.
Golden.
Oh, you
Wow.
have all 6?
Oh my
Nice.
god. Oh, man,
Phantom
That's
Stranger
beautiful.
1.
That is
Damn.
pretty cool.
And I guess this is Phantom Stranger 2.
That's a nice
Very nice.
nice cover.
And then, oh, this is just mixed in, but Mad number 3.
That's cool.
Mad number 9. They're just mixed in. But
I like that one.
and then we got what
Mad
issue
number
is this?
9 is probably one of my favorite covers of Mad because the guy just jumping out of his
I
clothes.
really like this Phantom Stranger.
Oh, that's a good one. I like the number 13 there.
Look at that
Yeah.
witchy girl. on
Dr.
it.
13 makes his first appearance in the in the Bronze Age Phantom Stranger series.
I think that was number 5, and this is number 3.
Nice.
Number 4,
Really nice.
and number 6. This is the last of the series.
Hmm.
So did
You
you,
know
buy
what?
those? Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I bought them
I was
off
gonna
the
bring
shelf
out a
back in
useless
the day. No, it's tricky.
I was gonna. Did you like buy them graded, or did you have your?
I bought them graded. Yeah, it's just too hard to get grading done in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
They don't seem to hinder you very much. You have plenty of slabs.
Yeah, I buy them graded.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, who cares to
One of
send
my-
books in the grade? You can just get them pretty easy.
One of the things I
Hmm.
liked the most about the new 52 when it came out was that they turned Phantom Stranger into Judas Iscariot. And
Yeah.
the thing about his neck
Yeah,
is the
those are
30
the medallions.
silver. Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
30
13%,
pieces of
yeah,
silver,
silver.
that he used to
He's
betray
Judas.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's Judas.
I loved that storyline.
Yeah, I think it's cool. He becomes kind of like immortal in that respect, and yeah,
Yeah.
the only way you can get rid of the coins is by doing acts of supreme goodness.
A supreme contrite. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
have you heard about the New York Yankees boom video that supposedly cursed the World Series yet, low grade?
The which one?
You know the meme that's going around. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the
Oh.
boom to you. They made a New York Yankees version. They say that cursing Yankees. Maybe it's rallying them. That's,
You know what? I've been a Dodger fan since 1997, and I'll tell you this: I have never seen this team actually perform the way they performed this year. But I won't be surprised if they choke because that's all they do is choke. Every year outside of 2020,
I don't necessarily think it's a choke, but I certainly think there's going to be a game 7 because that's what
Oh.
baseball wants.
You know, I wonder
100%.
if there's like certain like element of like rigged.
Oh,
they
you know,
try to like
you know
make it
something?
last a little bit longer.
Alan, watching football this year has been really hard for me because it feels no. It feels like that. My team is 6-2. They're not doing too bad, but I'm
Wait,
feeling that
Steelers?
every no.
oh,
fucking Bills.
I'm gonna
He
say
likes the Bills.
I'm a Steelers fan, so they're 6-2 too. So
I know, but I mean, like it just feels like every game is being set up for gambling purposes.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. It seems kind of weird that
Some of the calls that come out of nowhere right now, I'm really suspect of it.
So, what's the first lowest lane? Is this-
first lowest lane is
first
Action 1.
Comics number 1.
oh, okay.
no big deal. Just Action 1.
Yeah, forget about that one.
Do you have like 2 or 3 copies of that, or
I'm working on it. I
First
got
You
that.
First
can give one
Jimmy
as an A-OK.
is,
Yeah.
I think Action 7 is the first Jimmy Olsen.
Is that the one where he's photographing a big gorilla?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's actually kind of affordable, dude.
Oh no! That's not the first Jimmy Olsen. No. First
That-
Jimmy Olsen is Action Comics 7.
Action
Oh, okay.
Comics 7. Oh, okay.
Is-
I'll show you the one. I have spec on.
Only he's just called Office Boy in it.
he's called Office Boy. That's why I was,
But he
Yeah.
looks,
I was just thinking.
but he's
about
dressed
that.
like Jimmy Olsen, and they say, yeah, that's Jimmy. So
There's a book of there's a cover with a guy taking a picture of a gorilla, and it's an early action, I think, and it looks just like Jimmy Olsen. It's the same.
Early Jimmy Olsen cover of him taking a picture of a gorilla. It's one of the first 10.
There.
I'm
I
sure
cleaned
of
up. Okay. But how smart are you guys? What is this? The first.
How smart are
appearance
we? Pretty fucking smart.
First
Cape.
appearance of that hammer.
of? It's the first appearance of a pretty major franchise, even.
Mask, Image, Dark Horse. Fuck, I don't
Well,
know.
Mask is Dark Horse.
Bad Rock. First. What year is it?
2003.
That's not
Oh.
the first Savage Dragon. No, it's 2003. So
No.
it's not Savage. Oh god.
This was a huge franchise on A&E. That's a huge hint.
A&E.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Walking
No,
Dead.
it's not Law and Order.
Walking Dead. Yes.
Very impressive.
Really?
Walking Dead.
So how does that work? Like, is it?
They did a preview inside. It shows Rick Grimes getting out of the hospital thing.
Very
Oh.
nice.
That's cool.
So it's the Brave and the
Like-
Bold 200 of Image,
It's a 5-page preview.
or it's the 16-page preview of DC Comics Presents 26 of the New Teen Titans.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was
Images version. That's pretty cool.
It was in the same box. It's the Phantom
I
Stranger.
keep forgetting Walking Dead is Image.
Here it is. Action Comics number. Shit,
Make
it's
yourself
blurry.
big and show it.
Yeah, I'll show it. So people argue that this isn't first Jimmy Olsen. I think it's a very much looks like him.
Office Boy. They said later it's Jimmy Olsen's first appearance.
But that's Action 7. Oh, this one.
Is that
I
Action
know that
4?
cover.
Is that 4?
How in the fuck ain't that Jimmy Olsen?
That's
mean,
not
it-
Jimmy. Okay. That's not Jimmy Olsen because
Because
that
it's
was
a
meant
different
to be
story.
a generic cover. Just like there's a generic Mountie on Action Comics 2 and a generic Speed Racer guy on Action 3. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, see, that's Action 2 right there, the Mountie.
Yeah, I can't see
Yeah, I mean,
what
it's
you.
such a weird
numbered.
choice but they didn't realize.
They didn't know Superman was the big draw until they saw the sales figures 3 months after. And that's when they put Superman on Action 7 to test it again. Sure enough, that worked. They said, put him on every cover.
I think it's
Yeah.
number 6. I can't read it, but
I
it
was gonna
looks
say,
like
wouldn't
6.
that be like a prototype maybe of Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, it might be, but it's definitely early as fuck, and it definitely has Jimmy Olsen vibes.
Yeah,
It's
but
got the
Jimmy
camera.
Olsen would have already been in the book. Action 4 was Jimmy Olsen's
Oh,
first.
number 4. Let me look up Action 4.
And that
now.
was 6.
Yeah.
I think it's 6. Yeah.
He's called Olsen for the first time in 7 or 11. I don't remember, but he's in the book in 4. Where he's like, "I'll help you, Mr. Kent," that
And
kind
he's
of
the
thing.
office boy, yeah.
Yeah, and he's the. He's
Oh,
like,
that's the one you're
boy."
talking about. That's okay. Interesting. All right. Invincible. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
he was
an-
guessing Invincible. I have first appearance of Invincible too, but
Is it a Savage Dragon book?
first appearance of Invincible is Invincible number 1.
There's actually a promo in Savage Dragon too. Did you know about this?
Oh, I think I have that as well.
You said you had all the Savage Dragons, like one of the biggest keys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have that.
It's around 90 something, I believe.
I have a box of my Savage Dragons.
Invincible.
I picked
promo.
it up. I remember picking that up because it was the first Invincible.
Yeah, I wanted it. It's number 102.
Yeah.
Savage Dragon has some sneaky keys. I wish I could find this book. My shop has a bunch of Savage Dragon, but they don't ever seem to have the ones I want. So that's the one with the Invincible. And it's also that first appearance of the girl, I guess. But I tell you, a book like the one where his daughter's born is a pretty good one to get right now. It's like his wife's pushing the baby out of her big belly.
Oh yeah,
So,
I have that too. That's a good
That's
one.
a good one to get. I forget her name off the top
I
of my head.
spent too many years pursuing just Superman.
Yeah. What if the world flip flops next year when the Superman movie comes, everybody's
Oh,
like,
I'm
"Oh my
prepared.
god, we got to get all the DC Superman keys," and
And I'm
then
prepared.
yeah, you're prepared.
I have no
Everybody's
idea
got
where my
one.
Savage Dragon is. There's a box somewhere
Listen,
back
there
there.
are,
Savage Dragon.
believe it or not, there are 17 or 18 Superman books from the 90s and early from the Triangle years that are actually starting to be above the $1, $2, $3 mark because of the potential for the movie. It's got
Well,
character.
I think people are pretty excited about James Gunn, right?
Yes, and that what's that's telling me is, I think Superman overall is going to start seeing a little bump, not a huge bump, but a little bump when the movie comes.
well,
And big keys like the Parasite are going to go through the roof.
the book I want, I might actually get it before I get my X-Men 1, just because.
Listen, they keep saying again. They said this week that the Parasite is going to be in the credits.
Okay.
He's not.
Okay.
It's
I
like-
like Parasite, so I'm not gonna like. I'm just laughing because I know you're all in on Parasite. So
Ah.
I'm just like, yeah, okay. No
So
bias there. Okay, go ahead.
I
I'm
want to
all-
get the,
Go ahead.
I want to get this book for my PC, and Alan's got it. Every time I talk about something, I want. But anyways, Showcase 22 would be a killer book to get
Yeah, it is a cool
because
book. It's gonna go crazy because there's the Green Lantern shows coming out, right?
it's very quite possibly the
Is it
second
a
biggest
Jon
DC
Stewart?
Silver
I
book.
heard it's a Jon Stewart show though.
Yeah, but I think Hal Jordan's gonna be in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was a
I
buddy
heard
cop.
it's
Let's be older.
If they get the right guy, I love Jon Stewart.
so if I get that Showcase 22 before X-Men 1, I might have to sell it to get to X-Men 1, but I do want that Showcase 22 in my collection
I
eventually.
have the first John Stewart signed by Neil Adams.
Well, that's cool.
I don't have
I
any
was
cool Green
annoyed-
Lantern shit.
What annoyed me was Arrow was setting up because they admitted his middle name, John Diggle's middle name was Stewart, so he was the John Stewart. And they were setting him up because he had a green ring in Superman, the Superman Lois show. And I'm thinking, oh God, they're gonna do it. They're finally gonna do it.
Oh,
No.
so it's supposed to be Hal and Guy Gardner. Oh, okay, sorry. I have first Guy Gardner too.
Well, I know that Guy Gardner is going to be played by Nathan Fillion. That much I
Are they
do
going to
know.
give him that goofy hair? I hate that.
I hope so because that's funny.
He
Nathan
he
Fillion looks-
does.
He,
That's the
he
worst
does look like a
hairstyle in
good Guy
comics.
Gardner. What?
I think he
From
has the
the-
worst hairstyle in comics.
From the
It is
pictures that were leaked,
That's the point. He was a dumbass. Like that's what they made. They made him into a crazy person.
Yeah.
Alan, if you've never read it, you need to when you're online, watch read Justice League 1987 issue 5. It's the one punch issue where Batman takes Guy Gardner down with one punch.
Oof.
It's hilarious.
So why did they hate Green Lantern so much to create Guy Gardner?
Well, the Guy Gardner had his original appearance in the Silver Age, right? What happened was that Guy Gardner took a brain injury at some point, so he became this nasty little prick during the 90s.
Yeah.
So that's what they did as a character development to make him different because he's normal now. He's had the brain fixed. In current continuity, he's normal. He's more of a normal person. He
Okay.
still has a temper, but it doesn't come out at the drop of a match,
Yeah.
Easy, bub. So, I was looking for my favorite guy, my Green Lantern book, and it's on the wall. So I fucked that up. But
And you're saying here Guy Gardner was also abused by his father. That part I didn't know. Good for you, Rad.
I like when we get people in the comments that know stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
right there. It's the heroin issue.
I can't see that one, but sure.
Oh, it's the heroin issue.
Oh yes, yeah, with Speedy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it
kind of-
interesting how Speedy was into heroin?
Yeah, it just seems very appropriate to me.
Yes.
There's my best Batman book.
Oh, that's a awesome one. That's huge.
That's amazing. That's a huge book.
Yeah,
that's
Got
pretty
cool.
that's World's Finest #1, really, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It was
And-
America. It was best.
World's
comic
best,
before-
the first for
World's
issue
Best
one,
before
yes.
that, yeah.
It's the first time it's been called World's Finest. First World's Finest issue, World's Finest number 2, but it's the first and whatever. It's all that
It's like
shit.
Wiz. Is it Wiz number 2?
Yeah, Wiz Comics is number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
also
actually just picked up Wiz 3, by the way. So
it's also like the third or fourth time that Batman, Superman, and Robin are on a cover together. So that's kind of cool about it.
Yeah.
yeah,
So Silver Surfer is going to be a big deal, even though
I'm
You
actually
know.
selling a copy of that.
really.
Oh,
Yep.
you didn't manage to trade it?
No, like I offered it for a really great price too, and
You walked
They-
away?
they were like, they didn't want to go for it.
I think
Okay.
Silver Surfer's great spec because you got Fantastic Four coming, and there's no way they're going to be able to get away from it. Like it's going to have to happen. You can't have Galactus and not Surfer, dude. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, but it's not going to be Norm Rad though. That's
No, it's
thing.
the girl. It's the girl surfer.
Well, that
one.
makes
that's
that
why
book even
Silver
better.
Surfer 1 is even better.
Right,
because
that
it's
makes
the
it even
first
better
appearance.
because that's her first appearance. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even if you just have the girl, you still got to be like Silver Surfer, right? Like, what the
Did
hell
you
are we
guys ever
doing?
watch the Silver Surfer cartoon?
Yeah.
No.
It's
No,
really
I didn't-
good. It's
didn't
really
know he
good.
had
I
one.
liked it a lot. It explains like his origin and everything. It's really great.
I love the
really
I always did like the Fantastic Four one with Herbie the robot.
Oh,
Instead
It
of,
doesn't say
instead of,
anything.
George.
It don't say anything about Silver Surfer's girlfriend on the blue label. That's why CGC just sucks.
they
like,
gotta
they're
put
just-
more of the keys. I think.
Yeah, you got to put the key on there, man. Like they just don't
That's
put
what
keys
collectors
on.
I
like.
think the problem
No,
that
she doesn't show up in Silver Surfer 1. She shows up in Universe X. Some 0 or 1?
No, I thought Silver Surfer 1 was her first appearance. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was Universe X, but I mean, I could be wrong. But
What's Universe X?
it's
You're talking about the modern thing where she becomes like where she becomes actually Herald of Galactus.
yeah.
That's much later.
Hmm.
Shia LaBeouf makes her first appearance in Silver Surfer 1. She becomes a Herald of Galactus much later. Much later, like 30 years later.
You know, they're the Marvel team up where it has Aunt May as a herald.
Yeah, I have that one.
That's a cool one. Then there's another one where a girl is a herald. It's
So
Nova?
what happened was somebody asked me on one of
Is it
my
Nova?
Wednesday
No.
questions, who are
it's
all
like
the
a girl.
who are all
Frankie
the
Ray.
heralds? And I went down a rabbit hole getting them all.
It's like a weird girl's name, Ginger or
Frank-
something.
It's Frankie Ray. Nova.
No. It's like a spoofy one. It's not like a real one you would think
There
of.
was a spoofy one. Let me think of it.
It's like Ginger.
On May was kind of a spoofy one, but
That was definitely a spoofy. It's on the same thing as that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think. Oh, it's a Fantastic Four cover, and it's a Byrne cover, and she's
I might
coming
have it.
through. It's like a gold character. I don't know. I have to look
I
it
know
up.
what you're talking about, but I forgot what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy. It's like a one
like
of.
I have it here actually.
Yeah, you probably do. She's like an older girl, kind of like
I
Aunt
thought
May.
that was the. I thought that was the Aunt
Ann
May one.
Walker. No, not Airwalker. No.
No, it's not Airwalker. Airwalker's a fiery kind of guy. Or different. No, I'm thinking of Fire Lord actually.
Cracker Jack
Um,
or some stupid name like that.
I understand he comes with a prize.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was to go after like a do you know this one? Okay, so the first Punisher isn't actually ASM 129, it's FF 49, and it's that's the real first Herald of Galactus. The first Herald of Galactus, his name was Punisher, and he came down and he battled the Fantastic Four team and he demolished them. He fucked them all up, but they quickly figured him out, and then Galactus came down. But yeah, there was a character named Punisher that was a Herald. That was like the first Herald.
That's
I don't
kind of
remember that.
You
don't remember
That's what I'm here for, Alan. I have to help you out, man.
I have to reread that because I read 48, and it sort of ends with a 2-page spread of Galactus,
I think it's 49.
and then I don't know. I thought I read 49 though, because I was doing like a binge read where I read 1 through like.
All of them, yeah. He kind of comes
That's the one problem I hate with my thing. Like Matt, you can know which comic relates to what book, what thing, because you've read them individually. With me, I binge read they all just become a jumbled mess in my head.
It's just a weird thing in my head. It's just
No, but mine because I've read them all together. That's
Yeah.
Frankie Ray.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'll have to find it.
That's Frankie Ray. That's Nova.
Yeah. Is there another
Yeah, there's another Herald. It's a
female besides?
it's kind of a hokey one though.
The Punisher I'm talking about looks like this guy a little bit.
But it's not Punisher. It's a different Punisher.
It's a different Punisher,
They
yeah.
just happen to have the same name.
John Byrne. I'll probably find it just looking up John Byrne, Fantastic Four. The name is like an old woman name.
Stardust?
I don't think
How about
Stardust.
Misty? I don't know.
Misty.
I feel
It's around the ego issue.
Misty sounds like it's in a different hobby.
Hmm.
It sounds like someone has an OnlyFans.
I have my. I'm just gonna find my FF box. I have all the FFs.
There it is. There it
Okay,
is.
did you find it?
I did. It's this character right here.
Zoom in so we can see it. Or zoom, make yourself big.
Yeah, Frankie Ray.
That's
Is that Frankie Ray?
Yeah.
Why do I think her name's different?
Probably because
No,
she
it's-
was.
That's Frankie Ray. And she was in the Silver Surfer TV series too, by the way.
That would make an interesting side collection. You know how you talk about the go-go checks?
Mhm.
Getting the Marvel ones where you could win a bike.
There must be a fair number of them because they did it for a fair. They seem like a lot.
I
of
know.
them.
I know.
No,
I
it ain't.
think it's-
It's not Frankie Ray. I told y'all. It's fucking Aunt Petunia.
Oh, I had Petunia. Yeah.
Petunia.
That was the other weird one. Yeah.
Aunt
Real
Petunia.
question: what is up with those prices, though? Why are they $126?
It's a first appearance. It's kind of a herald, I think. I don't know.
That's not worth $126.
It's not worth shit. You could get it for $2 or $1. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I
it's
mean,
Aunt
maybe
Petunia. She's usually an unseen character.
Aunt
always
Petunia.
says-
How funny sounding is that? Ain't that weird?
So who is Aunt Petunia, anyways?
It's Ben Grimm's aunt, who's off screen usually.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's always like my Aunt Petunia said this. and always
Yeah.
talking about her.
And then she becomes a herald because that's what you do.
That's kind of a cool book, man. You know, it ain't worth nothing, but you never know, dude.
No, I think I got it because as I said, I went down that rabbit hole of getting all the different heralds. So,
Yeah. My favorite herald's Blastar.
Yeah.
Airwalker's cool too, but Blastar
Airwalker.
seems. I like how Blastar's cover kind of reminds me of ASM 298 and 299. They kind of got them raised like bow, 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 like that.
Mm.
I think that McFarlane might got inspiration from that, but
Yeah, I was surprised by how many heralds there are, by the way. There's a whole bunch of them.
Well, you can't imagine that they want to do it for long. They got to get guilt at some point.
No, I thought their minds get wiped, kind of thing. That they don't really know. It's sort of like when Norman Rad became Silver Surfer. He didn't really know what he was doing. He said, "Oh, you should attack that planet," and he's like, "No, I've made a promise to somebody not to attack that planet." And
I
it was
like
his planet,
I like Silver Surfer Black, Donny Cates run. I don't think there's many keys in it, but it's fun. Okay.
Does
like a
Reed
no-
Richards? Sorry, go ahead.
Hang on.
Does Reed Richards actually own the Ultimate Nullifier, or was he just borrowed it?
I would say
Yeah.
he probably created it, is what I would guess.
That's what I thought too, but it's sort of like
I mean,
a
Galactus is actually scared of that thing.
I kind of like to hear Low Grade explain Secret Wars to me because we was talking about it and he asked me if I read it, and I read like issue 9 and 10 and 8, but I don't know the whole fucking meaning. So what can you sum it up for me, Low Grade?
Which one, the 2015 or the 80s?
Well, not the new one, the old one, yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I've read that, but I mean, basically, they all get sent off into Battle World, and you know, they have to fight the Beyond. Was it the Beyonder?
yeah, I think so.
I
thought
think
so.
it's all of the bad guys together, ain't it? It's like Galactus, Doom, fucking all the bad
Like-
guys against all the good guys, is the way I understood it.
Yeah, because like in the Spider-Man animated show, they kind of that's what they like. It was different because like Spider-Man was able to like pick his like teammates for Battle World, but then in like the comics, it's like they just all sent all of the good versus bad, and the Beyonder was kind of controlling, and they focused more on Doom, like towards like like basically the entire story. I haven't read it in a long time, so I'll have to reread it again. But from what I remember,
So
but yeah,
do you guys remember when the Illuminati shit was hot, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the counter team that was against them? Because
Oh,
the way
what was
I
it
understand,
called? It was the one that was actually in the movie, wasn't it?
they were supposed to. I don't think they ever brought up the team that was their counter in the comics, but it's called the I forget the name of them, but I know the basis. It was. I thought that the point in the whole Illuminati shit was that Submariner was a double agent. Submariner was a part of Illuminati, and he went to the other team, and he was the leader of the bad team. And I just can't remember the name of the fucking bad team, but it's a good book to get because if Illuminati gets hot, then that one should too, is what I'm saying. It's kind of like a.
Well, I kind of feel like they'll never do anything with the Illuminati. They sort of killed them off. Yeah.
Let me see if I could Google it to find it out. It's like one of those bad names for a bad group or something,
Like, I have a feeling Marvel's going to try to take a very different tact on everything. It's just going to go, like, they sort of want to walk away from all the stuff that they've done. They've given up on, what's his name, Kang. And they're just going to go a totally different direction, I think.
I think what happens is after Secret Wars, they're going to do that soft reboot and kind of recast
Everybody?
like the main characters like Iron Man, Captain America. Because let's be honest, Falcon as Captain America, he hasn't really like
Nobody likes that. Nobody.
How
likes
can
that.
you replace America's butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's
Really,
I
like-
think what also is that they have to have the Red Hulk in the Captain America movie in order to sell that movie. Because
I've heard rumors that the movie sucked.
yeah, there's been like test screenings and everything that just says that it's not that great, and they've redone that movie like twice and it's still not getting good reviews. I mean,
Yeah. I think that's one of the problems with the way that they do make movies. I think they shouldn't do all these test screenings and stuff. Making movies by committee and try to make everybody happy actually makes the movie worse. It just
I got
becomes
it. I got it. It's the first Cabal.
Ah.
So the Cabal is against the Illuminati.
Oh, okay.
See, I think
How
they
about-
made the. Well, go ahead.
Sorry. What was the team of bad guys that were the ones that fought against Spider-Man and everybody in the?
The Sinister Six.
No. Sorry. Fought against them in Infinity War.
the Black Order.
The Black Order. Thank you. That's the one I was thinking about. Okay, so go ahead.
They were pretty smart. They were pretty smart to kill the Batgirl movie because it
That
was
would have been
going
really bad.
Secret
Yeah.
Invasion issue 8 is the first cameo of the Cabal, debut of HAMM. So
I have that book. I have.
That's a
I
good one.
bought all the Secret Invasion ones, both series.
I think the first full is a pretty common book too. I can't remember off the top of my head which one. I think it might be Siege.
The
But
one
I'm
thing
pretty sure
that
in a different book actually.
the one thing that really irks me about Marvel is they're doing so many projects that shouldn't really like necessarily need to be made. Ironheart, let's be honest, not many people care about Ironheart. Wonder
Remake.
Man. Why did they make a Wonder Man show and let alone swap his race?
So wait, so are they actually coming out with Wonder Man?
Yeah, there was a I saw on Instagram there was like a teaser for it.
There's a teaser for Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Is he black now, or what is he?
Yeah.
Jeez, why do they do that?
Well, that would be the Miracle Man Volume 1 issue, like what, 10 or something? With the
Yeah.
black first Miracle. That was a key a couple years ago. Everybody was getting.
Yeah,
But like
uh,
but yeah, I
yeah,
think
I
it's
don't
just,
like when they do the race swaps and the gender swaps and all that kind of silly stuff. It's just annoying more than anything.
I don't mind it if there's an old book that makes it make sense. Like if there's a book from the 70s that has that first appearance, I kind of enjoy it a little bit more than
I
just
don't mind
making
that.
it up right now.
Yeah, like
Well, when they did the Wildcat swap, from Ted Grant to Yolanda Martinez, it made sense because Yolanda Martinez was his best friend's daughter and he was the godfather. So she made sense as a legacy. And this was done in the 80s, long before any of this.
yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
no,
god.
no, no, that's fine. I don't mind Yolanda. Actually, I really liked the whole Stargirl series. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I got to admit, the Beth Chapel as Dr. Midnight was pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of liked. I
The
don't
only
like
character-
any of that.
The only character that really bugged me on there was Our Man. He was too whiny.
Dude, I fucking love Our Man.
I love
No,
Our
but-
Man, but not in the show.
Not in
I
the
actually am
Stargirl
so
series.
upset. I could have gotten Our Man's first appearance. I missed out on it.
Oh,
Did it go up? Like, is it harder to get now?
So so the DC collection came up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
so they had Adventure Comics 48 is his first
Yeah.
appearance. And it came up and it didn't really sell for that much either. It was like
How
it
much?
was in my price range. I think it was like
Less
a
than
few
a
thousand.
thousand?
So
A few
here's the,
thousand. It was still like it was low thousands, like a couple thousand.
this is supposedly the first Black Mr. Miracle, I think. I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but it's called the first Shiloh Norman. Right there.
I'll just say this in a non-related thing. The Dodgers just tied the game up at 5. So
Woo.
It's baseball.
I
See,
Yeah.
you gotta have hope for them. I'm kind of hoping for the Dodgers to win, actually, strangely.
Listen, man, when my Blue Jays won their second one, they were down by a run in the 9th inning, and they got that 3-run shot, baby.
Who
They
else
turned
went and
a
got
walk.
this book after the last X-Men we read? Who else
Oh, I
went?
picked that up too.
Yeah.
Matt, like, look, wait. I can.
He bought that show on Sunday.
Wait, one sec here.
We're all twinsies, yeah.
One sec here. I just got to do it just because you're doing.
yeah, that Chamber Chill is so nice.
Oh, that Chamber Chills 19 is crazy low grade. That's crazy book.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a. Actually, I was kind of happy there was a massive sale for the same grade, where it was like.
Really high grade Kirby. See, like I was saying about that Mr. Miracle book that I was showing a second ago. It's a fucking Kirby cover and it's a first appearance, so I'm not mad at him making them black. Like at least it's cool. You know, it's a cool book to get, so I'm not mad at that.
70s, it's different.
Yeah, yeah.
When they did it back then, like Jon Stewart, like when they did it back then, they were bringing in characters. They were creating. I mean,
They're
Green
creating a
Lantern
new
made sense
character.
because Green Lantern made sense because they had a core across the entire galaxy.
Mhm.
You know, that made sense to me.
Yeah, I don't mind any of that personally, but
It's the do it to do it.
I will
Yes.
yes. So I'll say this is like there's so many black characters that they could be doing rather than switching another character's race.
That's all
Like,
I
think
see.
about it.
Yeah.
Static
Deathlock,
Shock was good. Static was great.
I fucking love Static.
Yeah, they could do something with Static. I don't mind that.
They
Black
have
Light,
Deathlock,
Black Panther, they're all good characters.
Luke
Blue
Cage.
Marvel. Blue
Cage,
Marvel,
yes.
they could have used Blue Marvel in the WandaVision series that was rumored.
Yeah, I
So
mean, there's a bunch of characters that I don't. I think it's just laziness more than anything. That's they want to use established characters, that everybody knows, rather than trying to introduce some character that the comic readers might know, but the general audience might not know.
yeah. And I'll say this, like, as someone who's, technically, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, a person of color. My mom's from Guatemala. I've never cared whatsoever about what characters on the screen look like. Like,
Well,
it just doesn't.
I never thought about this whole idea of representation. I always thought that was
Well,
dumb.
we're
because-
white. I mean,
No, it's not about being white or black or whatever. It's like, I could relate to, like, I liked Black Panther when I was a kid.
I know. I liked cool
I
characters.
didn't like him because he was like a white guy.
Falcon was
he
great.
wasn't a white guy. He was a black guy. It's like, but that didn't matter to me. I didn't really care. I was colorblind to that whole thing. I only liked him because he
I
was
know.
a cool
I
character.
like good characters, period. Actually, I found in the 70s when they were still doing Chop Chop at the Black Hawk a little much. Like,
Oh,
grow him up now, like.
I got
Yeah.
a fucking weird book. I don't think you're gonna know about this one. There's like an indie book. It's super low print run. It's called The First Appearance of Black Man, and his
Black
powers
Man.
like soul. It's very fucking.
The 70s.
It's like from '85 or something.
Oh man.
It's really fucking bad, but
Sometimes
it's
when they try to pander, they make it even worse.
Oh, are you talking like blaxploitation?
very much.
Actually, I love the blaxploitation movies. They're fun.
I know they're so
Um,
cheesy. They're awesome.
They're so cheesy, but they're awesome.
Do
But-
Blackula?
Blackula and what's it called? Dynamite.
Shaft.
and Shaft. Yeah. Those are some
Foxy.
pretty
What's her
awesome.
name? Foxy.
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown. Yes.
And yeah, I know I love
And
those
do
movies.
you
They're
know
awesome.
what else? What do you know? What Pam Grier also was? She was the first woman to play Amanda Waller on screen in Smallville.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yes.
That's cool. I mean, she was awesome in the day,
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, Biggie. This was my biggest one. My biggest pickup at the Comic-Con this weekend.
Ooh, that's nice.
Damn, bro.
I paid $50 Canadian for it.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was really, so that's like $35, 30, $40.
Wow.
That's a steal.
Did you
Yep.
count the pages?
Oh, it's complete.
Okay.
Yes,
But even
everything
then,
it's complete.
It's
Even
probably
for
a
that
1.5 or something like that. You said, Matt?
Yeah,
Oh, 1.8?
and you said it was a 1.8, but looking
Yeah,
at
it looked
but
like a
I would
1.8
say
to
it's
me.
a 1.5.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. It's amazing that I got it for so cheap.
No,
and
it's like
great
you
cheap.
figured out it's like $100 book or something like that.
Yeah,
Isn't that great?
It said 180 on this website I looked
Or
up.
180. So yeah, so even better.
So I mean, but I love the fact it's also go-go checks.
Yeah, I know. I really do think the Go-Go Check collection would be a cool achievement.
I think I have if I was to look in my system here somewhere, I've got a list of the entire, like, what books they are.
All the Go-Go Checks, yeah.
Yes. I'm sure I put a list together at one point because I wanted to buy them all.
It's a 2-year period. There can't be that many.
No, there's 16 months.
16 months. Okay. So
And most books
they're
then
not monthly.
were either
They're bi-monthly.
bi-monthly or eight times a year.
So yeah, and I think they only had maybe 16
There it is.
titles.
I found it. All right. This book right here, Alan, is like a fucking ghost, and it's stupid expensive.
Black man.
Man.
Proud, strong, and black.
I think I've actually seen that before.
Nice. I've seen it before.
Sure, you have.
I haven't seen an actual copy.
I've
seen
never
it.
I
seen
haven't
that
seen
before in
actual
my
Get the
life.
fuck out of here.
I've
I
seen
think
it.
I have it in my bin somewhere.
I think I got one in my back issue. Yeah.
No, I don't have it, but
Oh, I
No,
don't
this
have.
is print. This is like the turtles, but not the turtles. It's crazy rare.
I got this one for $100 bucks.
Very
that's a good
nice.
deal. You know, I had a copy of it that I was trying to sell for $50. High grade copy. Back in the 90s. Nobody would buy it. High grade copy.
The funny thing about this book is that if you find some on eBay and they got multiple pictures, there's actually pictures of other characters that are black exploitation that have their own issues like this that are just as rare, but this is the big one. So there's other shit
Is
like
that
this.
expensive?
Dude, that's like a $500 book raw low grade.
Oh hell
I
no!
would have to say though, the rarest one is All Negro Comics.
That is really expensive. That's like a
What is it called?
$20,000 book.
All Negro Comics.
Oh,
from
yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
I know where I can get a copy of it, but they want crazy money for
I
it.
think Doc had an all Negro. Yeah, I would have kept that. There's a really black exploitation Captain Marvel issue. There's actually a couple, but one's real bad.
Well, you know
I-
what? I think black characters as a spec is actually really, really.
It
good
is.
stuff. There's so many black
Well,
people with
isn't
money.
Hudat really into? I think Hudat's really into.
Huda-
Yeah, who that loves that shit.
You
Yeah,
think-
absolutely.
You think of any
I
black.
don't know if this
character
would fly
that's
nowadays.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's a pretty good bad one. Yeah.
What I
Negro.
love-
That was created by all black creative team.
It was, yeah. It's really
Oh,
neat.
was
What I
it?
found hilarious was when the publisher said we stopped publishing it because it didn't sell because it was 15 cents. Yeah, no, unfortunately, that's not why it didn't sell.
I guess I think
22K.
Stan Lee, whenever he did Batman, he made him black too. Did y'all
Which
know
one?
that?
Oh, I have
Well,
a black
there's,
Superman one.
There's
Woof.
What is it?
what's his name?
22,000?
2300. All right, guys, I gotta wrap it up.
Fresh chocolate chip.
My
fresh
girlfriend.
sugar.
Okay, thank you, Melody. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. Though, what was y'all saying? I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Well,
get
I
some
mean,
food.
there was Batwing, which was like the black Batman.
Oh yeah, but I heard Stan Lee whenever he got to do a Batman comic, he turned him black. Did y'all hear that story, or am I crazy?
No, I never heard that.
Never heard that one. Okay, all right. Well, we're out of here. Good to see you, Who Dat.
Oh, there you go. No,
There's
Hudat
Hudat.
talking about it.
We're talking about him, and then he comes. It's like we said
Not
his name
making
3 times.
second
And
issue.
he'll
Damn.
read-
Maybe he was lurking.
Damn. They couldn't get
sucks.
any fucking paper. Holy shit.
What year was it then, Hudat? Was it during the war?
I thought they didn't sell because the
1947?
newsstands wouldn't carry it.
1947. What?
I thought
Yeah,
they
I
were
thought
getting-
I thought it was an issue of the.
But the one I want to get is there's like a romance book, a Negro romance one. Like I forget what it's called. Who that would know? But it's really, I read it. It's not a bad little series. It's actually quite. Their stories are quite good.
I miss having Matt on the show and Dope, man. Those guys were on Collector Club years ago, and
Oh really? Dope was on this.
Dope was on Collector Club. He was one of the original people. Yeah,
Oh, he's a pretty cool guy. He's got
yeah.
a pretty
Matt,
awesome
you got to
collection.
do a bunch of episodes with Matt. Remember Alan?
Matt, which one? Matt is that?
He's from the Collector Hall crew, and he always got them old Fox syndicates and all them romance books too. And
Okay.
you remember that guy? He ended up
Don't-
Puff.
I don't think I did many shows with him.
You did about 4 or 5. All right. We're out of here, gang. We had a good time. Appreciate
Happy
y'all.
Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
guys! Tomorrow.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.